Hello, we are back again there for some more Italian predictions. So this is the Serie A League, and we're on to match day number 33. It's been a while since we've done the Italian predictions, unfortunately. So I'll give you an overview of where the clubs are on the table and what they need to do in the final few games of the season. So let's look back at last week's results and see how your clubs are performing. So Fiorentina, they were 2-1 victors against Verona. Vlahovic and Caceres scoring the goals there for Fiorentina. We had Salcedo scoring just a mere consolation for Verona. Sassuolo, they were 2-1 victors against AC Milan. Coming from behind, Cole Hangalu scored first for AC Milan. And then we had Raspadori scoring both of the team's goals there for Sassuolo in a surprising victory. Genoa and Benevento, they shared the spoils in a 2-2 draw. All 4 goals came in the first 21 minutes in this match here. Pandev scoring both goals for Genoa, and we had Bola and Lapadula scoring the goals for Benevento. Other surprising result was between Spezia and Inter Milan, sharing the spoils, a 1-1 draw. Dallas scoring for the newly promoted Spezia club, and we had Pulisic scoring the equaliser for Inter Milan. Sampdoria 1-0 winners on the road against Crotone, with Kwao Liwala scoring the match winner in the 53rd minute. Verona and Torino shared the spoils in a 1-1 draw. Bauer scoring for Verona, and then we had Man Wagoa scoring the equaliser for Torino. Juventus 3-1 winners against Parma. Sandro scoring 2 goals for Juventus, and we had De Light scoring the other goal for Juventus. Bugman, Parma, that's ended in defeat. Cagliari 1-0 winners on the road against Udinese, with Petro scoring the winning penalty kick here. Next up, Roma and Atalanta, a 1-1 draw. Malinowski scored the first goal for Atalanta. Gosens got sent off in the 69th minute. Cristante got the equaliser for Roma in the 75th minute. And then Ibniz got sent off in the 95th minute in this match. And finally, we had Napoli 5-2 winners against Lazio. So one of the big matches of the week, and lots of goals involved, so plenty to enjoy. In terms of the results, it seemed like it was going to go just one way, as Napoli had a 4-0 lead before Lazio got back in the game at all. Inside scored 2 goals, Polentino, Mertens, and Usman. Bedes, Immobile, and Milinkovic-Savic got a couple goals for Lazio. So how's the table looking? It's looking like it's going to be Inter Milan's title for the first time in 10 years, as they have a 10-point lead with 6 matches to play. Meanwhile, AC Milan, Atalanta, Juventus, and Napoli are fighting it out for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th place positions. There's only 3 points between that, so that could be very, very interesting, as not all of them will get the Champions League group stage. Whoever finishes bottom of that pile as the Europa League group stage tournament. So imagine seeing Juventus in that competition, and with PSG with the opportunity to join them. Just crazy stuff as that ensures. Lazio also have a game in hand, so don't rule them out at the moment in 6th place. Roma, sort of a long way back, 8 points drift potential, but everyone else is looking at mid-table finishes there. In terms of the relegation places, Crotone 16 points adrift with 6 games to play, so they virtually are relegated now. Parma 11 points adrift, they're bound to fall to pieces as well. So really it's a battle between Cagliari, who are 3 points adrift at the moment, got Benevento, Torino, and maybe you can include the likes of Spezia, Genoa, Fiorentina in the midst of potential relegated clubs for the season, that final position. So I'll give you an update on what the leaderboard is looking like at the moment. It sees myself on top with 221.81, the Football Simulator with 199.17, Cavan Wright to third, 13.2, and Tom Owen fourth with 9.91. So let's go on to the next batch of games there and see what we are looking forward to this time around. So first up we have Genoa taking on Spezia. So we got $2.37 for Genoa, $3 for the draw, and $3 for Spezia. Genoa, they come with us in 14th position. One victory and a couple of draws in the past 5 games. Meanwhile, for Spezia, they are positioned in 15th with 2 victories and a draw for themselves. So what do I reckon here? I think on is even. I've gone for a 1-1 draw. Football Simulator has gone for a 6-0 destroying a victory in favour of Genoa this time around. Next game we have is Parma taking on Crotone. So that is 19th against 20th, the two teams that are bound to get relegated this season. So we've got $1.62 for Parma, $3.25 for the draw, and $4.50 if you want to go for Crotone. So yeah, Parma in 19th, just the one draw in the past 5. Meanwhile for Crotone, lost their past 5 matches back clear. You never know when these clubs are going to be back at the top flights, so it's all about trying to do as best as you can. Maybe try to avoid the wooden spoon you could caught if they finish bottom of the league. Going to go for Parma, 2 new winners here. The Football Science is going to go for Crotone, 2 new winners instead. Next up, sees Sassuolo take on Sampdoria. That's 8th place taking on 9th. So Sassuolo, 3 victories and a draw in the past 5. Sampdoria, 3 victories and a draw also in the past 5 matches. Really like the sound of Sassuolo. Has a nice good wing to it. I'm going to go for Sassuolo to win 3-1 here. Football Simulator is going to go with a 3-2 scoreline for Sampdoria. Next up we have Benevento taking on Udinese. Benevento, they come into this in 17th. 1 victory and a couple of draws in the past 5. Meanwhile for Udinese in 12th position, just the 1 victory in their past 5 games. Going to go with Benevento to Egypt, 2-1. The Football Science is going to go for crazy scoreline with Udinese winning it 6-1, if you can believe that one. Next up, it's Inter Milan taking on Verona. So another charge towards the title has to be said there. Just a few victories away. So they're the big favourites Inter Milan here at $1.25. $5 for the draw and $9.50 for Verona. Inter Milan top of the table, only lost 2 games all season. 3 victories, a couple of draws in the past couple of games. Meanwhile for Verona, in 10th spot, just the 1 victory in the past 5 games. So I'm going to go over a clear-cut Inter Milan victory here with a 3-0 scoreline, compared to a 3-0 scoreline for Verona, according to the Football Simulator. Next game we have Fiorentina taking on Juventus. So Fiorentina in 13th, 1 victory and a draw in the past 5. Juventus not going to be champions this season, you have to think. But can they even finish 2nd place? At the moment, they're down in 4th spot. 3 victories and a draw in the past 5 games. I think they're going to get a victory here. So they will definitely help their cause. A lot of work still to do. Going to go with Juventus, 3 new winners. The Football Simulator is going to go a 1-1 draw. Next game we have Cagliari taking on Roma. Cagliari in 18th, won the past 2 games to really keep the fight alive for survival. Meanwhile for Roma, they come into this in 7th position, 1 victory and a couple of draws in the past 5 games. Our score predictions match, and it is a 1-1 draw here. Next up we have Atalanta taking on Verona. $1.28 for Atalanta, $5 for the draw, and $8.50 if you want to go for Verona. Atalanta are in 3rd place, 4 wins in the draw in the past 5. Meanwhile, for Verona, currently positions and the 11th spot, 2 wins and a draw is what they are looking at. They've both gone for a goal scorer in this game here. Atalanta like to be involved in a lot of high scoring games. Gone for a 4-2 scoreline for Atalanta, coming to a 5-2 prediction also for Atalanta. Next up is Torino taking on Napoli. 4.20 for Torino, 3.25 for the draw, and $1.67 for Napoli. Torino in 16th spots have got themselves 2 victories and 2 draws. Meanwhile, for Napoli, which is my Serie A club that I've been supporting, just minorly, but it's always nice to have a club for every different league. And who knows, hopefully they do end up finishing in second spots at the moment. They're looking at a Europa League position. 3 victories and a draw in the past 5 games for themselves. Going to go for Napoli here, 2-0 winners, and their football select is going to go for a 1-0 scoreline. And the final match sees Lazio take on AC Milan. So Lazio comes in 6 spots, 4 victories in the past 5 games. Meanwhile, for AC Milan in second position, they've got themselves 3 victories and a draw in their past 5 matches. And we're both going to go with an entertaining 2-2 draw to conclude this round of fixtures off. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, also make sure you subscribe. Comment below your thoughts, predictions for these Serie A games for match day number 33. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you again next time. Cheers.